Today is the second day of our retreat and my sixth day of fasting, but I think it's kind of funny because I keep forgetting and have to count the days. I remember when I started, but it all kind of meshes into one. But today I feel pretty much the same as I felt yesterday. I feel good. I'm still very hot off ice. I want to put the ice on me. I'm not ice dousing. I really want to make 11 days, so I'm not going to throw in anything new. If I do, it'll be like on the 10th day. But this time, the preparation, I've always tried to really prepare for coming because it's such a big deal to get here and we want to make the most of it. But this time, one of the things that was really, really helpful and I'm really excited about is I live here. So I didn't have to worry about the traveling and fasting while traveling, because that was always a really big stressor to me of like trying to get all my stuff together, finish my work and still be fasting. It's like mentally I couldn't ever do that. So here it was easier to plan that in. And so I'm really excited because I'm a little further along in my fast than I usually am on day 2 of a retreat. And that's a good feeling. I never liked it when people would come like already on their 5th day and I'm like, oh, on day 1. I always felt like so far behind, but I'm really grateful. It's all individual. And it's interesting because I remember the first day or the first time I did the 7 days here, I would get, my ears were so congested. I had this ringing in my ears and there was just so much stuff. And, I remember how scary that was. But this time, I don't have any of that. And so I'm guessing it's because of the fast that I've done before. And then, of course, this time I was a little bit more intentional about the coffee enemas, doing those once a week throughout between the major, fry fast. But then as we got closer to the time, a few times a week. And I already vegan, so that's not too hard to shift the food with the processed stuff and the meat, dairy, all that. It's not too hard I'm already doing that anyway. So, but normally when I prepare, I do the enemas, but I also do a hydrocolon, whatever the name is. Everywhere it's got a different name. There's only one place in Montenegro that does it that I've found, and I had to go it was like a whole day experience to get there and do that. But I was really glad I did that because being here, again, I was able to go straight from that into fasting. So I'm excited to see how that helps. My name is Lyndsay, and this is the 3rd day of the retreat with Doctor Filonov and my 7th day. And I'm here really because I'm working through what I think could be complications from having Lyme's as a child. And mono, I had Raynaud's, so my fingers would freeze when, even in Texas, which is super hot, if I walked in the air-conditioned room, my fingers would start to turn blue and freeze. It was really freaky, but it really hurt. And it made life kind of impractical for living anywhere but the desert. So since the first retreat, that has pretty much entirely gone away. This is my 3rd time doing the fast, and I really just want to get to the bottom and make sure I get everything out, because I know sometimes, the doctor talks about multiple fasts to really get to the root of everything. So that's my intention, is to just dig up anything that's there. Feeling pretty good today. My energy's I'm a little tired. I think I had a healing crisis last night because I was up. So I was hot, but I was like, shaking all night. And, but it was fine in the morning. We'll see. I think I'm supposed to have another crisis somewhere along the line here. Anyway, feeling good. This is the 4th day of our retreat and my 8th day. And at the moment, I feel good. Nothing really hurts. A little tired. But it's pretty amazing to feel. Like I've said all along, I'm so hot, but I know my body is fighting, and it's working and it's cleaning itself. And it's a pretty interesting feeling to just know that you're doing something so good for yourself and you're doing it the right way, not looking for side effects from medicine that'll just be a Band-Aid on something. And another effect is I seem to be drawing all the cats. They just like my 8th day energy, I guess. But I'm feeling good. This is the 5th day of our retreat here and my 9th day. And I talked with the doctor, and since I've already gone through one crisis, he said if I didn't go through a crisis tonight, then I should go ahead and break my fast in the morning. So we'll see. I have my Bolatov way already in case I don't have a crisis. But if I do, then I'm waiting. But either way, even if I do break, I just feel I want to do water for at least 2 more days. That's really where I am. But today I had a fun experience. It was so special with 2 other of our people, and it was such a nice break from the normal routine, and it gets a little bit monotonous, just waiting and enjoying the wind and the walks. At some point you just want something a little different. So we went for a cryo treatment, and it took like 3 hours if you count there and back for 3 minutes of cryo, which was kind of crazy, but it was so amazing. It was invigorating, and for me, my first time doing cryo, it was a full body, and it was awesome. It was, what was it, negative 110, I think, negative 110. So it was a wonderful experience, and I am very glad that I did it. I expect I'll sleep very well tonight. I will say, normally I've been walking quite a bit, and today I walked quite a bit. And today, after the cryo, I had to meet my daughter and then come over the mountain. And that was the hardest walk I've ever done. And I've climbed many mountains. And that little foothill was, I was like, God help me. If I make it over this, I'm going to thank you. Because I really didn't. My daughter wanted to run ahead. I'm like, can you not run ahead today? Can you just make sure I can make it over? But anyway, I'm here, and I'm so grateful. And I'm looking forward to see what happens next. This is the 6th day of our fast and my first day of exit. It was so nice to have the water, but I'm very surprised with how tired I am. I've never gone for a full 9 days, so it makes sense that I should feel differently. But it's part of the process, so I'm glad. I'm looking forward to a very good night's sleep. But it's surprising how little energy that I have, my temperature all over. But I know that good work has gone on, and maybe a day, who knows, 2, should be back to, well, we'll see. But I should be back to feeling good, hopefully. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be here with everyone. We're all walking a difficult road, and it's not for nothing. So I'm grateful to be part of this group. It is the 7th day of the retreat with Doctor Filonov and my 2nd day of exit. And I already feel a little more color in my cheek, feel a little better. So how did I come about dry fasting? Is mostly curiosity, I think. I had done some different types of cleanses or things like that in the past, and I still want to miss out on anything. But this is my 3rd long fast here with the doctor, and it still surprises me how I never know what to expect. And so I'm excited to see what will come of, the rebuilding process. Curious, excited. And this is the 8th day of our retreat and my 3rd day breaking the fast. Feel better every day. Have more energy. The food tastes so nice.
Um, so I might have mentioned it before, but I might not have. This time I was really excited to be able to start the fasting beforehand. Normally when I come and I start first day, first fast, first day. But it's mostly because I, I, I like to fly international, and it's always so fun to me to pick out my little specialty meal, and I'm always so excited about it, and I don't want to give it up. So, but this time, since I live here, I didn't have to worry about that. So that was nice to be able to go a little bit further this time around. This is day 10 of our retreat and my 5th day of exit. Yes. And today I feel so much better. I have so much more energy. I feel like when I was breaking the fast, I was more tired this time than I've ever been. So I know I went deeper in my cleansing and healing, and that's good. But I'm happy to have much more energy today. And I'm here with my daughter, and she's been such a trooper. It's nice to have someone who is understanding, but it's also really a good option to know that you can, if you have to, sometimes bring your kids, because I don't have anybody to leave her with, so she's coming. Yeah, just having somebody to kind of watch you through it all. She's 10. It's the 11th day of our retreat, and we have our big going away party tonight. So exciting. Tomorrow's actually the last day, but people are starting to leave, and the day after tomorrow, everybody leaves, I guess. And yeah, so it's hard. It's gone by so fast. I can't believe it. I enjoyed this fast and every fast, just how calm the mind is, and it's like you're starting over fresh. If you've ever had like depression or anxiety, you just feel like you're in this hole and there's no way out and you don't know where to go, and it doesn't seem like it can ever be different. And fasting's like the exact opposite of that. Everything is open and everything is new and everything is fresh, and you have unlimited like dreams. Like it's just nothing to hold you back. It's really a fun part of fasting. I really like that. I try not to come into fast with too much of an expectation of, like, I want to hear from God. I want to hear, I just come and I be, and normally I get something. This time I got something. It was what I needed, and it's just a real open experience. Just gotta come with open hands, and you enjoy it more that way, I think.